What a night it was for Ian Machado Gary, getting the big win over Carlos Prates, really in dominant fashion. He didn't look great in the fifth round, but at that point, it was a wrap unless you get finished, and he didn't. So he got a dominant victory last night. But first, the night started out with some big KOs, submissions, before you got into a few decisions, and then back to the KOs, and then back to the decisions. But lots of finishes. But the big story for us is last night we were chasing the elusive perfect night, and we nearly got there. So let's jump into first the main card. And at this point, we run through the prelims. We're 8-0. And we got to get six more, right? I mean, that's not easy on, even if we didn't have eight in a row to begin the night. Another six in a row is very difficult. So at this point, we're still perfect. And this is Ikram Aliskerov getting the big finish. Check this out. Ikram coming forward continuously. 20 seconds left in round one. Oh, he lands a left jab. Andre goes down. He's in a little bit of trouble here. Clock's ticking, 15 seconds. Can he hold on? I don't know. The ref's taking a look at it. Ikram's pounding away. The ref steps back. Couple hammers. There's a tap. And that's it. Ikram keeps the perfect night alive. Let's go. Big finish over the Brazilian. And he's back. After getting dropped by Robert Whitaker last time out, he comes in and finishes Andre Muniz inside of the first round. An impressive victory for him. It looked like Muniz might be able to make it to the end of the round, but it didn't happen. Ikram Aliskerov wins. He moves to 16-2 and dominated 41-10 in significant strikes, 27-3 in head strikes, and this guy's back. Middleweight division, UFC Kansas City. Yeah, so the perfect night remains alive at that point. And then I know things are going to get interesting because you got Randy Brown, Nicholas Dalby. Another tough one is we're going against Anthony Smith in the retirement fight. So a lot of tough fights coming up, but I'm starting to drink the Kool-Aid, right? I'm starting to believe we could get a perfect night here. And I don't believe it's ever happened. I think there was like one night where we were 11-0-1 because it was a draw, but that's not a perfect night. So we're still chasing that perfect night. And I mean, everything's got to go correctly, right? So in comes Randy Brown versus Nicholas Dalby, and these guys are going back and forth until finally you get a big finish. Check this out. Oh boy. There you go, Brown. Randy Brown lands a right. Boy, and Dalby's in trouble. He takes a right. Crowd's on his feet. Dalby's in a little bit of trouble here. And Randy Brown swinging away now. Dalby hanging in for the moment. And they're swinging. Oh, down goes Dalby. Let's go. Let's go. Rude boy. Rude boy. Come on, baby. Perfect night's alive. 4 fights to go. Randy Brown KOs Nicholas Dalby. And that was reminiscent of Max Holloway versus Justin Gaethje, the way that Dalby went down. What a finish. What a finish for Randy Brown in a fight that was just massive from the beginning to the now. He gets a finish in the second round. He's going to move to 20-6. And the crowd's on its feet. They love it. What a win here. And what a big right to finish a night for Rude Boy. Welterweight division, UFC, Kansas City. Yeah, so I'm starting to really drink the Kool-Aid at this point. I'm starting to drink the Kool-Aid. And then, all of a sudden, in the next fight, the perfect night comes to an end. Mikel Pereira laid an egg, and the perfect night came to an end. Man, but look at that, 13-1 on the night. This is rare. I mean, this is nearly perfection. Mikel Pereira in fight 4 lost, but then we would go on during the live watch party last night to get the final 3, Onama, Mingyang, and Ian Machado Gary. So we were that close. Also, we're back to 7-7 in the main event. We'll take that. And we stretched out our wins now, and we're heading in the right way. We're not even at the halfway point yet, so this is good news. You know, we always want to get to plus 100 on the year and hopefully more, but plus 100 at a minimum. So now we're 105 and 65, we're plus 40. And again, we still got 2 months in the year. So if we can get this thing over 50, we're heading in the right direction. But you know, and this is why I say we don't panic on nights where we're like a 7-6, 8-5, even a 9-4, which is still good, right? Because we know we're going to have those 11-2 nights. A night like this, 13-1, where it just really helps, and it really makes the predictions going forward even easier. So that's the way it stands for the picks last night. But not only 13-1, but just the UFC Kansas City was crazy last night uh, with the chop going on. You know, like at the Kansas City Chiefs game, like you would hear at Florida State. You had all that going on during a UFC event. It was just an unbelievable night. So that's where we stand with that.